Oh, this is great. Oh, because it hadn't loaded the game and I hadn't opened the camera. Game. So I've only been doing this for like 4 years. Whatever, man. You know, who gives a fuck, really, though? We're back. Off to a great start as usual. I'm just that good. What can I say? I'm just that good. So, we're back at like 2021. Shush. 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 Like I say, we're continuing. We are now past the point of I remembering anything. Bring back cam check. Good news. I don't need a cam check anymore. It's great, because on Windows, the fucking camera resets every time you restart the PC, but now I'm on Linux. So when I tell the camera, focus at this area, and remember that, it does. And it just keeps that setting. Crazy. Like, what? Remember, it's almost like it's made to be used. Yeah. Anyway, I know nothing from this point forward. Yeah, puppy dog is brains and his girlfriend is parasite, yes. And we're going to the mines to scout around to see what they found. The ship is currently being targeted by like a warp interdiction system. Which is whack. And now we're going down there to check out what the fuck. On my own, obviously. Welcome to, I'm pretty sure this is the planet you fight the Rachni on in Mass Effect 3 when you meet up with Grunt again. 90% sure this is the exact same planet. I'm expecting to go around the corner and just say, Shepard! Find Tylus. His name's Grunt, but I'm sure.
Rydick here.
This is Irma. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to like shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
That'd be nice.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
Fair enough. You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
Better find out, huh?
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Understood. Rydick out.
Now what? Now watch as I know how video games work. I'm gonna slide under this rock and it's gonna like fall behind me. Use control to crouch under obstacles. Or it's a crouch. Not to crouch. What is this?
The ionic interference is coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
This looks safe. Right over there on secret. Easy. Oh. Guess who forgot to put themselves on Do Not Disturb again. See someone's wife playing some game or whatever and I'm just like, whoops. Hey, that was me and my wife. Yeah, I know. That's why it was funny. I looked down to see your wife log on to something and I'm like, hang on. That was weird. Down you go, jittery animation lady. God, how does their uniform stay so clean? Like, it should be covered in shit by now. Being that dark.
I saw your shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
When you called to give us a scan, it sounded like they caught you. I was worried you'd been hurt.
Yeah, I knew you'd all
There was
immediately
nothing I
leap on
couldn't handle.
that. I bet.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
The great thing is everyone in my chat likes women. Everyone. Because you're either a straight dude or a lesbian.
The
Or
device
some
Galvin and
flavor
Cedron
of
brought
that.
back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. But explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
You sound like you don't believe it, or you don't know.
I strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the Tukan.
The Tukan?
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy. But they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Tukan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
Thank God there's all these really convenient hallways, you know? I don't know if it's obvious, but it's really fucking hot here as well, just as a heads up. It's deeply uncomfortable, because it's... Actually, I'm going to check how fucking humid it is. Because it's not the heat in the UK, it's the humidity in the UK. So it's only 20 Celsius, which is about 80 Fahrenheit, I think. The difference is, it is 70% humidity. And it's not even the hot part yet. 70%. I plugged my phone in. 20 Celsius, it's moist as fuck. Yeah, the UK is really fucking damp. It's something that every American I know has laughed at. They've gone, my God, is that it? And you're sweating? My God, you're all babies. And then you come over here and experience it and you're like, what is this armpit I am in? It's ridiculous. Yeah, the UK is really fucking sweaty. I'm telling you, it's not the Celsius, it's the humidity. It is so astoundingly humid here. It is like living in soup. Swamp ass. It's more humid here normally than most of Florida. Like, on an average.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The pride of Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The
I hope we don't
structure
fucking
that circles
walk.
The mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
You sure are distracting.
How do I avoid being seen?
Crouch.
You don't use the door.
Hotari sexual.
How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not
Immediately cut to shouting
Furious
at
to hear
someone.
You tried to deny me entry.
Queen. But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? Who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting it as well, to someone much further than you have no authority. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly of this instance.
There's no
You'll
need
regret
for...
everything you've said here today.
Damn, she's going
Should have
off.
opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know
Each
you
second
were...
you delay my entry, we reported.
Not going that way.
Can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our
Force field. Looks like it was installed recently.
A lot of force field.
Safe way around it.
I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the Queen's bed.
I told you I can't just...
Now. A wise choice.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Anything else? Complete scan.
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
Starfleet moment. She's letting that fucking guy go down. That guy's getting destroyed down there, and I bet some of you wish it was you. I know what you're fucking like. I know you. And you know who you are.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy.
Dude down there getting stepped on. Out of range.
Something in here is keeping that door closed. Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Hell yeah. Based and woman built. What door did I just remove access on? Is it this one? Oh, there's a door there. I didn't even see it. Oh, we're not even in the fit ship yet? Damn. Are we not supposed to be going in the ship? I don't fucking know. Damn, she got that determination face going on. I'm going that way. Hope there's no one here. It seems quiet. Let's hope it remains that way. Gentle jog. Brisk jog. No, wrong button. That wasn't a vault, that was a hop. But, sure.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight.
It was a
There
cinematic
you
hop,
are.
yeah.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, clearly.
I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
Gotta admit, I'm a little afraid of you now.
You're lucky we're on the same side.
I'd say so.
I thought you might appreciate
The
that.
catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited.
Not enough, clearly.
Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
Deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station.
Deeper.
We can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples,
Fingerprints,
Samples,
sweat,
oh.
blood.
which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's the theory. Let's test it.
Quite embarrassing. Anyway. What are we looking for? I suppose it'll bloop, won't it?
What's in all these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Bigger.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining,
There's DNA on this console, but it's only partial.
Someone's been coming on
I
consoles.
can't use this.
Maybe because we're outside.
The weather out here could dilute any DNA samples.
What about inside that structure? That's where the workers spend most of their time.
Good idea. An Lydian console,
all the managerial technology in the mines is Lydian.
so they can keep an eye on their investment.
Clearly.
That's how it is.
Oh. Bleep bleep.
Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots.
It is a shower room by the looks of it, so you know.
I can use this.
Oh.
That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should do it.
Give me this, whatever this
Not
is.
concentrated enough.
Bet it costs
Should
less
try
than the
somewhere
Switch
else.
2. Probably.
If they eat in here, it's likely there's some DNA in the room.
We're extremely lucky that DNA is just a universal thing and no one has another form of, like, genetic framing acids.
There's gotta be stable DNA here.
Okay.
Good. That's another I could use. Just need one more sample.
Ah. What are you? Pipe wrench. Oh, mining pig. Okay. Surely that's not all of it, right? Right. Hello. Ah.
Not enough. Gotta keep looking. This'll work.
Yeah. Fingerprints. Skin contact cells, sure. Dried spittle. Dude sneezed on the console.
That's enough to
like,
make the
sweet.
DNA profile. Time to go back to the lift.
Someone sneezed on one of those consoles, you might want to clean it. Let's fucking go. Ah, the everything device, the humble
works.
tricorder.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Ready?
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
Miners.
We'll be okay. I've survived.
I should be
worse than
careful, I have a
this.
copy of Minecraft,
I
so.
haven't. But I'll put my faith in you. For now.
Do a flip. Yeah, it's a little bit do a flip, isn't it? It's, you know. Yeet. Reminds me of fucking Big Mountain from Vegas.
Jara. Stay back. There's a guard at the station. We'll have to hide.
Move the... God, the sensitivity sometimes. Dude is looking straight at me.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a restricted area. No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait,
Jues Gawad Abawencha.
let me go!
Are you all right?
I don't know.
Are you injured?
No, I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Hey, I'll keep you safe.
Can you?
I was a tactical officer before I was posted to the Resolute. I know my way around a phaser. You saw how I handled our large friend here.
I suppose that is somewhat reassuring. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to him.
So we should assume any Hatari we encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
Can you switch over the lift?
Guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Yeah, it's pretty obviously that.
Got it.
That's a chunky fucking ID card. Damn, son.
He's not dead, is he?
No.
He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Otari lies.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
I see. We don't have that sort of technology on our weapons.
Good to know.
Bearing it in mind. If someone shoots me, I die. Got it. Damn, that's a big fucking hole. Seems like such an inefficient way to get mined stuff, because surely there's stuff around it, like... Man. Lady, your tricord just clipped through your hand. Looking like a Billcroft quarry at maximum speed.
It's sure to be guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead.
Infiltrate. Uh-huh.
Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
Oh no, the frames! Don't look it up, it makes your frame rate go. Careful, Jara. That shit dangerous. Pointing all the frames out of our planet. RAM collection beam. That was a short level. What? Oh, that's a lot of chest-high boxes. Combat or stealth, we reckon? Or combat, stealth until combat.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look. Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
Stealth until
Starting to
hardcore
see the
lesbian sex.
utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them. Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
I don't like our options here. I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever's in this mine.
Then just tell me
Hey,
you're cool.
I'm trained for this.
Easy.
I'll be fine.
What should I do?
Stay.
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
I'm glad you're trained for this, because I sure as shit aren't. Damn, what a leap over that chest-high wall. During stealth sequences, your enemies are alerted, they will hunt for you and try to catch you. If you're caught, the mission has failed. Okay. Enemies can see you if they're looking in a direction. Stay crouched to avoid their line of sight. You can use shift to sneak faster when crouched. Enemy sees you, thing will appear. If it fills up all the way, you get caught. Stay outside, lose their attention. Take predictable paths. Learn their things. Certain locations with interaction points that will distract the guards. Use these to draw the attention. They may open up a path they were guarding. Alright, so stealth game. Got it. Watch the patterns. Ooh, Jesus Christ, there's a dude right there. Well, it's kind of hard when this is the camera. Steve Bloom, is that you? So he goes to there, goes to here. Can I just...
I wish the Lydians would try something else. They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us.
That was easy.
Plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work. Complete the plan quickly.
Complete the plan. Okay, there's a guy. There's a guy. How are they patrolling? He goes to this console. Does the other guy move, or is he stationary? He's still stationary. This guy.
Processing.
Okay. Do you just go between these two? It sure seems like it, doesn't it? Okay.
It's just a matter of time. Who's there? Guess I was wrong. How long is Galvin going to make us wait? I'm not worried.
I'd melt if I went through there. Keep moving.
We've been waiting for so long.
Thing I've learnt with stealth games: sprint, and you'll be fine.
It's inevitable after
Just fucking bomb it through everything. Okay, now what? There's nowhere to go from. No, never mind. I just didn't stand there, right? Easiest way to sort stealth sections: just doubt gets you caught. Speed does things. That's loud as fuck, though. God, I'm good.
Stay close.
Hey, can you see all those really obvious lasers?
Stop!
What?
Motion sensors.
Yeah,
They'll
shitloads of
trigger
them.
an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
No, they're not. They're really obvious. They're bright
How will
blue.
we get through?
Not even invisible with naked fucking eye. I can just walk through these. Really bloody obvious. Invisible with the naked eye. Motherfucker, have you ever seen the colour blue? Like, damn. For real, sheesh. And all that shit. Don't forget to use your tricorder to see the obvious blue lines. Bruh. I think you understand how many laser grids I navigate growing up. Man. Wasn't that challenging? Bruh. So framey in here. That's a lot of blood. That's a hand. Is it attached to the rest of her body? My goodness, it is. Man, they haven't even cleaned up the corpses. You know, it's a lot more of those fucking shiny rocks that we found on the shuttle. Good lord, this was.
This?
It's where the uprising started.
They haven't cleaned up. Or rotted, which is impressive actually, considering. Look at them all sleeping. So soundly. So peaceful.
Otari, don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
True.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
We'll make sure they didn't die for nothing. What we learn here could save the rest of your people.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever happened here, it made the Illydians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of. Otari and Illydian. Both sides took a beating.
More of these fucking things.
These crystalline particles, they're not dilithium. Are they common in the mines?
Not that I've ever seen.
Is this the effects of an Elydian disruptor?
Yes.
Disruptors are cruel weapons.
Yeah, disruptors are not ethical weapons, love. You should know that.
The Hatari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Elydian soldiers. How did they win?
Mind powers.
From the blast marks, it looks like the Elydians had far greater firepower. Footprints. Elydian boots. Running back the way we came.
Leaving.
Tylus.
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
What else can you tell me?
Time to get your funny little thing out. Oh yeah. You're telling me that's fucking worth scanning. Straight in the head. Ow. Anything else? Nothing on the EM spectrum. Leading to have 4 hearts. Good for them, man. Yikes.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Elydians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own, in the hands of the Hotari that they've lorded over for centuries.
Yikes.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
Radiation is visible through your tricorder and leads you to scannable objects. The 4 green lights on the left will indicate the tricorder faces the source of the radiation. Oh, sorry, love, that's a chest. Do you... Darling, do you mind? Thank you.
This makeshift barrier forced the Elydians to enter from the service corridor, creating a choke point. Quite the advanced tactic for a species that's never waged war.
Oh, hello. What am I stuck on? Oh, there's a hole.
Tylus, you may not want to look down there.
I've come too far to... What is this?
She just... Huh?
They've been dumping bodies down here.
Unforgivable. Galvin and Sidron will be made to answer for this.
Yuck.
Killed by the same crystallization as the Elydian.
Whose side was the killer on?
The Elydians shot to kill.
But if they killed him, why was he shot in the back?
Huh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hatari were defending.
We don't kill our own.
Don't you?
And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
Anyway, where are these little doodly dang particles going? Over there. Go over here.
More of these crystals.
Another of my people dead.
Are they coming from under here? Something behind that laser drill.
Think they parked this here on purpose?
One way to find out.
Need any help?
I've got it.
Yeah, no one will hear that. My eyes. Very sneaky.
This concentration of tetrametric radiation has never been recorded. Whatever they're hiding, it's right through here.
How are we gonna get back the fuck out after this? Like... oh boy. I'm holding that W key. Ooh boy, this looks bad. It's a lot more pointy shit.
This feels strange.
The crystals are increasing, growing outward, replacing the soil.
It's like an infection. A parasite. Growing inside Tau.
Whoa. This is something, huh? What the fuck?
Incredible.
This is definitely not Hotari.
Now, you've seen all that shit, it's all chunky and rocky. This is pointy and shiny. Vaporwave.
It's the remnants of the Takan Empire.
I don't think we should be here.
This is exactly where we should be. Every strange thing we've seen in this system, it might all come from this room.
It's the fucking,
We need to learn everything we
it's
can.
Cerebro, but pointier. I don't know why I'm doing that. It makes a noise when I get up to a thing. Like that.
What are we looking at?
Good question.
It's made of the same crystalline material as the rest of this place. But I can't tell much else. Might be some kind of sleep mode. I can't analyze this further unless it starts working normally.
Maybe we can turn it on from somewhere else.
Hopefully. Let's keep looking.
Should
around.
you?
Look familiar?
It's almost identical to the console Galvin has hidden in the palace. It looks like a control surface.
Somewhat resembles a transporter pad.
Does a little, doesn't it? I was just thinking that. Bunch of words on the wall. Another transporter pad. The fuck? What's going on there? Nothing on that level. Empty is full sorts differently constructed. Does the sort amount change for?
This suggests there's some type of complex life form contained within each crystal.
Life form? There's something alive in these tiny crystals?
Oh, hello, cat.
That's what it says. But hard to imagine how that's possible.
Hey. Tuna's back. We'll just yank one. Obviously. The petulant daughter. Yes, she is petulant.
Our science division will have a field day with this. We need to study it on the ship.
This is alive. Yoink. Love that. That one's empty. See that rock on the floor. It's broken.
Crystallized lithium compound. Its internal structure is extremely ordered. In fact, the states of these crystals on a subatomic level suggests a storage device of some kind.
Someone's flash drive.
Energy levels are both
But
Both stable and ordered, like information. Some of them appear to be depleted.
What kind of information would you deplete?
come. That was my first reactions beyond me. Should ask, hey, are you okay?
How are you holding up?
I knew Galvin and Sidron were dangerous. Now I know they're more powerful than I could have imagined. But the worst of it is knowing they got there by turning our people against their own.
Valid, to be honest, sister.
Can your device read this?
It can roughly translate the words, but we don't have enough Taconian language on record to understand how it's structured.
Oh well.
Not like the unknown stuff in Pokemon where I could just read it out and then the game would translate it again for me. Oh, I guess it's that. Hello, nice bracelet. Quantized spin constructor resembles a weapon form may have been used on victims in the mines. Focuses energy to perform replication on matter. Is this a fucking Taconian replicator? What am I missing? Oh. Parent control surface unknown, how to interface with device.
What is it?
The device's primary function is to transmute lithium into this quantized crystalline compound,
Who knew lithium was so
possibly
versatile?
for the creation of weapons.
Do you think one of these was used on that Elydian in the tunnels?
Such a cruel weapon.
Jara?
I see it.
How can
What's
you not?
happening?
Guess it booted up.
Someone turned it on.
There's no one here. Maybe the device I saw in the palace can send a signal?
If that's the case, we may not be alone for long. Let's hurry.
Beepity 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 beep. Beepity boop it. Potential makes your radiation flowing upward to other parts of the levels. Levels too diluted to record. Crystalline structure connects to energy conduits and internal construction defies known laws of physics. That's ominous. Okay.
This can't be right.
Awful close.
It's putting out almost 50 zettajoules of energy.
I assume that's a lot?
Enough to power this entire quadrant. This amount of power, the kind of radiation it's putting out, it's the cause of the storm. The warp disrupting beam, all of it.
I'm getting angry looks from
What
my
do we do
camera
now?
now.
We get back to the Resolute. They have to know about this. Come on, let's... Quickly. We have to hide.
Oh, bell transporters. That's very handy.
This is outrageous! I demand you let me go!
No need to complain. You're about to receive a gift beyond your wildest imagination. If anything, I consider it an honor.
Uh-oh. Why would you have a teleporter for like 3 meters when there's a staircase around the side for it? Like. Lazy motherfucker.
What is that? What are you doing?
You'll see soon enough.
I can influence the course of the negotiations. I can make sure the Hotari get the better end of the bargain.
So can I.
Ah, god damn it. Nah, I can't be mad at my puppy boy. Oh, my poor boy. To be continued. Dog time. Wolf.
She said anything?
Hey.
Miranda won't be in here for long. Just gotta sort this all out.
She looks so mad. God, my eyes on those fucking force fields, man.
If there was a chance between you two, I think you've blown it out the airlock. Hope you're happy. Miranda doesn't deserve this. We're supposed to be her friends.
What did you want me to do?
I wanted to bring her to sick bay.
You weren't there until the very end.
I'll go over it in a minute.
You
Basically,
start something good, and you throw it away like that. I never thought you'd turn on me like this.
I didn't turn on you. You brought this on yourself. Unless you have some kind of explanation.
You think I owe you an explanation?
yes.
Starfleet and its never-ending search for answers.
You.
Tried to find the other members of the security team that went to Hotari, but they're missing. We found their comm badges stashed in a Jeffries tube.
You better hurry up and find them. There's not much time left.
You're working with them.
You have a keen mind, Carter. That's something I liked about you. But that won't be enough.
Here's something.
What is it?
Maris didn't get bioscanned after returning from Hotari. Neither did the other two that are missing.
None of them were scanned.
It should not have happened.
So all this could be happening because she's contaminated.
Poor
Caught
Jefferson.
something on Hotari.
It's possible.
Possible.
Pathogen can cause all kinds of behavioral issues. I'll scan Petty Officer Maris and get some data to cut through all this speculation.
I think it's better if I do it.
Okay.
Open up too.
Now watch as she like kung fu fucks her way out of this shit.
I can't believe this.
Four chambers oxygen higher than average displacement is detected. Anomalous synaptic beta wave and delta wave outside established norms.
Data coming in. Come here for a second. Did you know?
Know what?
That's not Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
What?
What are you talking about?
It's right here on the tricorder.
But look at her.
Well, hold on. Then who is it?
Not a
What
parasite.
I'm reading,
Someone
might
else.
look like Miranda. Walk and talk like her too. She has different brainwaves and even different DNA. Somehow, this isn't the same person we left Starbase with. I'm going to feed this into the main computer and run some more analysis.
Commander, there's gotta be something we can do for her.
This is
For who? That's not them.
incredible. By some process we don't yet understand, Miranda's body is being rewritten. Her mind has been remapped to another personality, and her DNA is resequencing. I'm not sure the extent of it, but it appears to be pervasive. Someone has taken over and is bioforming her.
That's a crude way to describe it.
Bioforming.
This is a problem. A big one.
Who are you?
Angry puppy.
I'm Miranda, but so much more.
Oh shit, the other security team members are here. That wasn't the button I pressed, but, you know, at least the game acknowledged it. I pressed A instead of S accidentally.
Don't let them get the storage drive!
Dang it.
Emo I noticed texta.
Yeah, man.
It's not in the universal translator.
Who the hell are you?
We are the Scions of the Flame.
Stop her!
You're getting away!
No resistance.
Scions of the Flame? I don't like the sound of that.
You're never gonna believe this. The reason the Universal Translator didn't recognize that language is because it's only ever been read.
It's Taconian, I'm guessing.
It's the Takan language.
No. Oh, so he's not the miner guy, is he?
Hands off me! We'll burn your planet to the ground. Animals. Wait. No.
That's why they wanted the warship. Takari have accidentally unleashed the Takan. Yeah, it just sounds like it.
Rise, brother. Rejoin the flame.
This can only mean our time has come.
I'm only sorry I couldn't find the more suitable host for you.
All in good time. This is only the beginning.
They're working together? An Elidian and a Hotari?
They did something to her.
God, that's the movie. Shut up. Well, we've never...
Secure the...
Something to bear in mind. As far as I'm aware, we've never ever seen a Taconian. Ever. So we have no idea what they were. Energy beings. Fucking crystal people. Could have been anything. So... Who knows? Sorry, did that make you jump? So Tuna's there. So, who knows what they're fucking doing? No, I don't want to exit the fucking game. Cartabula.
Cartabula.
It's the energy source.
It's called known in the Star Trek universe. Very barely.
Search the vault. Go back through the mine. Cut off their escape. Find them.
Time to go.
The Portal 0 thing, yeah, that was the only thing. Straight in the face. Time to start blasting. Saw this coming. God, their aim's terrible.
We're trapped. We're blocking the only exit.
Maybe not. Can you buy me some time?
For what?
This vehicle looks a lot tougher than that barrier.
Damn, she got some nuts on her. I'm aware of the incoming fire, like... There's a fucking lot of it.
Shoot the Hotari woman!
Got it. Ow. It's kind of hard, they're so constantly shooting. Fucking hell. Ah! This is tough. Son Foster, it's hard as shit. There's so many people shooting at me.
Jara! Get on!
Thought you'd never ask.
Hold on to something.
Little crazed laugh at the end there. She's having fun.
Oh no.
Don't stop. I'll handle them.
Shoot the one driving the machine!
God, the combat roll on this woman. That Starfleet tactical training is worth a lot, huh? Where'd they teach you to roll like that?
Tylus! We're surrounded.
I'll get it working. I just need some time.
Gun, got it. Nope. Nope. What the fuck? No. 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 Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Ah! All this with a crap ass Mark IV mate phaser pistol, like, god damn. Did you forget that was at the end there or something? Ah, Italian job.
Resolute, 2 to beam up immediately. Resolute, come in.
Jara!
God, the mouse sensitivity's so low on those sections.
Are you alright?
I think so. It hurts.
Yeah, it'll do that, getting shot. Oh, don't make me choose sticking behind or... Beam us up, Scotty.
What are you doing?
Hold on to me.
Commander, we read you, but there's too much interference. Transporters still can't get a lock.
Miranda was able to transport through the storm. There has to be some path through that we're not seeing.
Tetrametric radiation is saturating our sensors. There is too much interference to pick up the residual transporter signature.
Wait. Tetrametric radiation. Of course.
Yes,
I
dog
can
them.
align the transporter with the tetrametric signature. The crystals emit tetrametric pulses every 3.8422 seconds, roughly 26 centihertz. All of this is connected. The storm, the warp-killing field, the crystals, Miranda's alien transporter tech.
Got it. God.
Okay, I've got the transporter in calibration.
Puppy push
There
buttons.
are a lot of biosigns in that mine, all stacked on top of each other. I need something to identify the commander signal. Something loud, energetic.
Understood. Commander Rydek, we have penetrated the storm's interference, but we are unable to pinpoint your signature. We need you to generate a high-energy event to help us...
High energy event. Got it. Tylus, are you still with me? I am. Good. I'm going to shoot my phaser at some dilithium to cause a piezoelectric rupture.
What? Why?
Signal flare. These crystals have to be pure enough.
Whoa! Dilithium explosion.
Is that energetic enough?
More than enough. I can lock onto their biosigns now.
Clear debris. Aim, clear debris, select targets. Got it. Nope. Want.
I've got their biosigns isolated.
Commander.
Beam boy.
I'm gonna tunnel a path through the ionic interference. I've got a path. Just gotta calibrate the signal.
God, no wonder this picked. I have a newfound respect for O'Brien. Like. Come on. Spike. Oh wait, I'm looking for variants. That'll do.
I've got a lock.
Energize.
You missed. Slightly off the side, but you know.
Petty Officer Diaz.
What?
We're losing her.
The pattern is degrading. Can you hold the signal?
I'm trying. I got it.
Oh.
Come on.
Oof.
Yes.
Get her to sickbay.
Captain Solano and Ambassador Spock have just returned from Hotari.
Take a look at that.
Rydek, I need you on the bridge, now.
Yeah, I bet you fucking do. Look at this, I'm out of here.
I'm here.
The Elydians are preparing to attack Hotari.
Status report.
The systems are now fully powered. All torpedo tubes open.
Oh,
They're preparing
fuck.
to fire.
We should hail the Elydian flagship, Captain.
Readying phasers if you want them.
Stand by. Await my order. Recommendation, Commander? We need to act quickly.
Yeah, chat them up.
Hail the Elydians.
They need to know
Maybe
that
we
shit's
can talk
fucked.
some sense into them.
Hail them.
No response.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
The Elydians. They've powered down their weapons.
Odd. You sure about that, Mr. Ermont?
They're venting some kind of gas from their ship. Hold on. Now all of their systems have shut down.
That's unexpected.
Commander Ermont, scan them again. We have to be sure.
No mistaking it. They're dead in the water.
What's happening?
There's an energy dampening field coming from Tau.
Take us out of range.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, let's shift before that happens to us. Fired. The ship had
Captain,
gas.
The flagship is hailing us.
On screen.
Zeldy to the starship Resolute. Our main power cores are completely disabled. The more power we give, the more it takes.
Oh, I know how to fix that.
Life support systems have failed. Unable to ventilate contaminated atmosphere.
Admiral, you are about to launch an attack on a defenseless planet.
Kobliat, you sided with the Hotari in the negotiation, but that does not matter now. My crew is going to die. Please, I beg of you. You must render assistance. System failures are compounding around my ship.
Good moment.
We'll help you.
Yes, we will.
We're good boys. We're Starfleet. We do that. Ah, the Volks. Let's turn my
Admiral,
light on
excuse
real
us
quick.
while we devise a rescue plan.
By my estimate, the crew only have 23 minutes before their atmospheric mix becomes lethal.
While we may not be able to transport the Elydians directly, if we were to transport them from their ship to a nearby shuttlecraft, it should be possible to amplify the transporter signal there and reroute it to the Resolute.
The Ambassador's plan is incomplete. An away team will have to beam aboard the Zeldy and set up pattern enhancers for a stable enough signal out of the dampening field.
Thank you for identifying my deficiency, Commander Chovak.
Jara, we need a senior officer in command of this. Take Chovak and Bedrosian in the shuttle and get it done.
Aye, sir.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edselar, you will be part of the rescue mission. As will I. We will bring the shuttle within transporter range of the Zeldy, then beam you both aboard.
Beam us on board. Why?
The pattern enhancers must be placed on the Zeldy to make it possible to beam the Elydians back to the Resolute. Gather the pattern enhancers and get to the docking bay.
At top fucking speed, because 23 minutes is not long. Go. Yes, Tuna? You can't No, you can't loaf on the keyboard. You know
We're going
that.
on the wrong mission.
What's that?
We're going to rescue the Elydians, the people that oppress the Hotari, when we should be going to rescue Miranda. This thing that
I can't see because she's sat in front of the subtitles glaring at me.
Only worse. And I've seen too many people I care about wiped away by some greater entity to stand by while the same thing happens to her.
She's
I want to know part of it then.
there,
and I won't
right in front of the screen.
Your body's stolen and used like puppets.
It won't be easy. She's gonna fight us every step of the way. We've seen that.
Remember, it's not her that's fighting us.
I know. But
there we go. Crunchy
right
bones.
now, we've got other lives to save.
Yeah.
Let's Ragnarok and roll.
The away team is ready.
Oh, she's proper lounged. Hang on. She's maximally relaxed. Fully plopped. Just so chill.
Resolute to Shuttlecraft Melville. You're cleared for takeoff.
Acknowledged, Resolute. Melville taking off.
She's desperately trying to get comfy around an entire cable. Like the cable that plugs into the back of my keyboard. She's trying so hard to, like, be on it. Oh boy. Green lightning will damage your shuttle, taking damage 3 times to fail the mission. You can fly through the rings created by the storm if you pilot carefully. Fuck me. You sure that's not going to close? Cool. Yeah. Ooh. Multi-axial piloting is something I'm at least semi-decent at. Oh, blue bloop, like, you hit a checkpoint.
Have to keep away from the lightning.
Yeah, it's hard as fuck when it spawns in front of you. Down, go. Down. Down. King Christ. What? What? Huh? Huh? Where am I? So confused. Was I flying backwards that entire fucking time? Surely not. What? I flew in the direction it told me. I'm confused. I've got like a minute left. 45 seconds on this count. There's no way. Yeah, we're going backwards. Engage boost. I wish I had a boost. My kingdom for a boost. Wiggle.
We're almost there.
Three, 2, 1.
We are within range. Any closer will put the shuttlecraft at risk.
Oh.
Preparing to transport the away team.
Very confusing.
Energizing.
Yeah, very unintuitive. Lump.
The ship's life support. It's almost completely drained.
And the other systems, too.
Oh no.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
Let's hope they have some kind of navigation, because, why would I need a phaser for this?
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
Oh. Thank God we brought a phaser. somewhat. Who designed these ships? Honestly. I think if these guys are bollocking about their ship design. Stop yapping. You mean me or them?
It's not working.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get him open manually.
I am the ranking officer here. State your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
What does it look like? We're here to rescue you.
And yet, you cannot even open a door.
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
Her lips didn't move then. No rush, guys.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
I got this one. You get the others.
Evenly spaced.
I can handle this one. Make sure the others are lined up.
How many are we fucking doing? How big is this array gonna be? Are we doing one on all of them? God damn, normally I only need 3 of the fuckers. Sheesh. These aren't evenly spaced, there's a gap. Align each pattern also. Oh, with my mouse. Oh, I see. I've got to do it like that. Got it. Takes Diaz the same amount of time to do 5 of these things as it takes her to do 1. There's no way that trill is joined.
Alright. The pattern enhancers are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
All crew to transporter room 2. We are evacuating.
We're alive.
Here they come.
Isn't that the guy who got stabbed? Didn't he get his brain poked?
Okay, coordinates. Beam status. Energizing controls.
Please step on the platform so we can evacuate you, Admiral.
The crew goes first, Harminter.
Sir.
I mean it.
I respect that.
You! Get on the platform already!
Okay. The interface is in Illidian. but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did before. Select the people to transport. Plot a path through the ionic interference. Okay, just have to calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible output.
Okay, wait for that to dip. Come on. No, you can dip more than that. There we go, that'll do it. On here. There's a chasm coming. Just have to wait for that.
Even at this range, the interference is too much. The system is suggesting better transport coordinates. D, it's the shuttle. You're sitting right in the thick of it. I'm sending you specific coordinates for a clear signal path.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
Oh, I see. I haven't got to fly through the fucking circles. Oops. Raise. That ship's looking remarkably powered up from here. Oh boy, I have to go through that circle.
Come on, hold together.
I don't think I hit anything there, but sure. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. There we go. See that ring coming? Get out of the way. And that one.
Damn it!
How did that even hit? Man! This is gonna be rough as shit. Nope. 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 Yep.
Shield sailing! No!
That's really fucking hard, man.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
It's so difficult to get through those because the gap's like this big, but you have no frame of reference for how fat the shuttle is. Just gonna avoid the fucking loops. Oh, I see. They come towards me, do they? That's really neat. Ah, I can dodge that. I can dodge that. Dodge that. Top left. Nope, not down. Up. Big fucking rock. Avoid that shit. Stop tapering off to the side. Go where I tell you. We're here. There we go.
Melville to away team.
Fucking hell. Right between two circles.
I have the first group of Illydians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
This is Resolute. We have the Illydians safely aboard.
We did it!
Not done yet.
I was so worried this wouldn't work.
Don't celebrate yet, Lieutenant. We've got a lot of people left to save.
Right. Sorry.
Keep a lid on it, go.
This is Commander Rydek. We're holding steady. Signal is good. Keep them coming.
You go sleep. Oh. A Herlidian there.
Admiral, you're next.
I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors. I'll pin medals on your uniforms when this is over. For all your brave work.
Yeah, go.
We're not out of the woods yet, sir. So if you don't mind...
Ah, yes. Forgive me.
I love that, like, you're all very good, yeah, and you're not finished.
We're ready for transport.
Fucking move.
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
This is the one that goes wrong.
Massive power surge!
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illidians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute. Nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position with the Resolute.
God, here we go again. Are y'all enjoying this game as much as I am then? Because I'm finding it very enjoyable. I missed out on this whole craze with the like the Walking Dead stuff like that. I never played any of those. So I missed out on the whole storytelling game type thing. This is my first proper one, so I'm really enjoying the novelty. I see there's a circle down there. What if I just... I'm gonna have to go through it, aren't I? Where'd that chunk of fucking ship come from? Whatever, I'm going that way. Fuck the circle. No, no, the circle's coming to me. Great. Oh god. Very gingerly. Oh, Astra told it to fuck off. I'm just gonna gun it. I'm just gonna gun it. Can't see me, baby.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
No.
I'll do it manually. Do it.
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time. The signal is resolving.
Please!
Finish the transport.
I have them. Transport complete.
She'll live. The VOD will be up, Shrimp. You can go and rest.
She is injured.
She is alive, though.
Lieutenant Bedrosian has been injured, but the last transport was successful.
Thanks, B.
Unfortunately, our shuttle systems were damaged by the power surge. We can no longer serve as the transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. The source of the storm is on this ship. That must have been the power surge when it came on board.
Right. That's a con energy source. They call it the Cartabula. It's here.
Is that?
The intruders are preparing to bring the Zeldi to war.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
There is an old Illidian saying about leaping off the hot skillet and falling to the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity for us. We're on this ship. We can stay in the shadows. See where they're taking the Cartabula. Do something to stop them.
You always wanted the chance to do something big.
That's all well and good. But if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere
On the ship.
We are reading the warp engines powering up.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
We do not have a way to evacuate you from the Zeldi. The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
It's alright, come back
Stay
later.
alive. Just do me a favor and try to track us down.
I can assure you, I will make every effort, Mr. Diaz.
Of course you will.
Live long and prosper.
That's very soppy for a Vulcan.
I hear voices down the corridor.
It would be here soon.
I'll guard the door. You just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help us with this map. Find somewhere as remote as you can.
They're almost here.
Remote. Yeah, cargo bay.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
Trying. Sensitivity's so low. Hello, Tuna. Welcome back.
Come on, Val.
Nope.
Val!
Oh yeah, hit with the disruptor. That'll do that.
It's too late for him. Carter!
3 to transport. Energize.
Damn, she killed someone. Less discombobulated and more hole blown through his fucking chest. He dead as hell.
Zeldi does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. We cannot track its trajectory. Our duty often calls for sacrifice. She knows it, and our people on the Zeldi know it.
Contact the Resolute, Mr. Chovak. Have them bring us back. And tell them we'll need medical waiting for Lieutenant Bedrosian.
Yes, Commander.
No silver bullets for the Fangirl. Duty first. She liked us because we were like that. Oh, the bad Fifi. Man, it was rough as hell. Oh no, the bad fees.
Through your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Elydians from certain death.
Trolley problem.
As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Val will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
Lieutenant Bedrosian went above and beyond her duty. She deserves a commendation.
I'll see what I can do.
Good.
Commander Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Elydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. Yet
We're
you'll
just good
excuse
boys.
us?
Of course.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances.
Uh-oh.
While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hatari, or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support. I don't want to raise a false alarm just yet. I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
Cap, you're being a bit selfish, aren't you?
I'm sorry, Captain, but this isn't about you. The lives of everyone who wears a uniform are at stake.
I don't see it that way.
Yeah, I know. That's a problem.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
Man, he really fucking disliked that, but...
Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
It's fucked.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
I have faith in our away team. They won't give up easily, and if they can somehow manage to stay alive, then maybe they could get word to us about their location.
That'd be a hell of a lucky break.
Right now, we need all the luck we can get. The Takan also compromised our systems when Petty Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet until we fully understand the situation.
We do understand the
There are
fucking
too many
situation.
unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
We either sound the alarm prematurely and look bad if nothing comes of it, or we keep this to ourselves and take the blame when it blows up in our face. Either way, we can't afford to get this wrong.
Indecision is not without its own consequences.
Look, I've got
I
on my
want to
mouse
speak with
now.
the Hatari. Get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet.
Rolling around like a lump.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their minds. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Illydians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No. They're a threat to us all. The device Commander Rydek found...
Ah, we finally get some details on this,
is an
huh?
advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level.
Yike.
Bringing individual Takan back to life, one by one.
Is there some way it could be reversed?
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out.
Yeah, I figured.
So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Taconian takes control, the displacement of the host is irreversible. And the bioforming appears to be permanent. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the Flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
The Takan have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting the Hatari could offer insight into their true intentions.
Oh, excuse me.
Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
Not bad idea.
Given the options, this might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, the captain's a complete dickhead.
Nice work, everyone.
You're long overdue for a Duridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be some shit down here right now, isn't there? Oh, yeah, she's going to be down here.
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Commander Rydek? Is that you? I thought I heard your voice.
I'm right here.
Oh, she's getting the same
Where?
lean.
Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened. I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives.
She's good bean. Good bean.
I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duval tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually. I just hope this isn't the end of my career. Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Oh, glad she's not mad. She's very reasonable. She'd be more pissed if we, like,
Besides
saved her.
almost running out of Duridium. You're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I don't worry about. Captain, however.
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain.
Yeah, I called him on it too.
And you've dodged the issue. We can't make mistakes. Might go down as the most obvious thing a first officer ever said. You've spent enough time with him now, seen enough of how he runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know.
You will.
Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
No, you don't
be honest,
sugarcoat with the doctor.
I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him.
Yeah.
So much riding on its success. And I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
To know we see eye to eye on this.
Always.
And I want to be clear. I care about Solano.
Always trust the ship doctor.
I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
There's one thing I've learned watching a shitload of Star Trek is the ship's doctor is always right.
I'll be right back.
Every single time. But now we get...
How's your wound?
Like it was never there. I feel lucky you were there with me. Without you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
We saw the truth down in those mines.
Kiss, kiss,
What
kiss.
Sidron and Galvin really are. Who they've become. The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept. That everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
What we learn down there will help us win this fight. Truth is power, and we'll use that to stop Galvin and Sidron.
If you're right, then it was worth it.
Oh yeah.
I truly hope you're right.
Me too. Fucking.
Commander Rydick, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
The Hotari have agreed to meet.
This just got stinky. Meanwhile, somewhere else.
They haven't found us yet.
You guys are
to be rescued.
being turned
We
into
have no
things.
idea when or if the Resolute is going to catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Thank God we got a high-ranking dude and not like a fucking, I don't know, random petty officer.
Based on how this is reinforced, it probably contains dilithium. A stray phaser blast could cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship. Better be careful.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Stretch.
Up there? All right. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Millie. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Draw.
Got one. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Do your share, woman.
Here it comes. It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
It's not Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. For all we know, she was trapped, watching it happen. Fighting it the whole time.
I did shoot at her when she was escaping. Maybe I deserved it.
And I wanted you to do it. To stop her from being taken from us again. I know it seems like we could never trust her again.
It's hardly her fault,
But
is it?
maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing.
No, we don't do that here.
The Takan have taken
We
control
don't
of
do
her
that
mind.
here.
We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
Ladies.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. You really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to come help you. And not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They block out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always
Frustration.
changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Let us help.
Fine.
Extra pair of hands. Makes for light work.
They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Here's something.
Welcome back. How many times are you going to leave and come back, Tuna? Eh?
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. The Zeldi, that's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
Yeah, maybe look where we're going, man.
We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Aren't you supposed to be some kind of diplomat?
Military attaché.
Ah.
You're not exactly building a coalition here.
The time for diplomacy is over. This is war. And I haven't forgotten how to wage it.
I kind of like him.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Atari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there? Itasca, are you still there?
There we
You
go.
shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her.
You better be right about this.
If I suspect something is amiss, I'll deal with Itasca myself.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
We'll make it to you undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting.
Hello, kitty cat.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
Let's fucking go then. At least they had the good sense to model this proper trigger discipline. Finger off the trigger unless you're intending to use it. All it takes is bumping your elbow to set a shot off and you shoot the floor and everyone hears you. And good sense to carry like that, not like this. Time for the bollocking.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds.
I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Illidians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
No,
fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Illidians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming. But the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain?
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you
Man,
have
the
none.
captain's so
you
fucking
came here under the
tactless.
presumption you would be the ultimate
So
authority.
tactless.
That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Takan.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time.
I just blew the lid off it, huh?
At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
That may play well with your bioformed friends.
It's the ghost stole
But
bodies.
your
yeah.
empty threats don't scare us.
Just a friendly word of caution.
Uh-huh.
You'll know when I'm threatening you. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity.
Oh, this
In the
doesn't
face
feel
of
good.
such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Now, you've never been around humans much, have you?
Seize them.
Get us out of here. Now!
Rydick to Resolute. Beam us out.
Oh, the way he said "get us out of here" as if he couldn't have done that badge thing himself.
done something like this
Lazy
before?
fucking dickhead.
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I can't say I'd want to be wading through sewage right now, so I guess things could be worse.
War is rarely a tidy affair, Petty Officer. Lieutenant Itasca knows that. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once.
He's gonna
more
kill her.
than just a comrade in arms.
She might already be lost. Dead or a Takan. need to be prepared for that.
I am. I know that kind of loss all too well. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
I'm feeling something. Something's off. This is too convenient.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
And it's fucking shagged.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them.
Or they could be waiting for us.
And that's a problem for when we meet them.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
I can track connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
At least this guy knows what he's fucking doing.
It's heavy.
In we fucking go. Oh, I've got to hold it, sorry. Thought it was a tap job. No pressure, Diaz. Oh, God. Yes, not how that works. It would still be coursing through there. You wouldn't have. It's not going to be. It would still be charged. Dude just slid for a moment. Full power forward. Come on, big man. Jesus. So I'm guessing this one there, which means we've got to go on this side to clickety clack, clickety beep. Oh. Quick draw Diaz. Ow. I don't think they're fans. Shut up, nerd. Oh. I think I took a few.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They'd backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
Didn't work,
They're
clearly.
here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You! Give me a hand with this! Go! Go! Behind us!
Oh, he's like, okay, now.
busy.
So much shooting.
Fall back!
There's a lot of these fuckers, huh?
Hold him back! We can't let him reach the stairs!
Ow. It's really fucking shooty in here, man. Damn. So many marks, look. Just... Bloody ass. Try that again, shall we?
Fall back!
This was so chill last stream.
Hold him back! We can't let him reach the stairs!
Super duper space evil. Jesus Christ. I can't get my head up. How am I supposed to do this? I can't get my head up at all. There's so many. If I poke my head up, I get shot instantly. If I don't shoot them, they just run up under me and stab me. How many times have I got to see that dude get kidnapped? And that dude.
Hold him back! We can't let him reach the stairs!
I didn't mean to set that thing off. I've left as many of the barrels as I can. Puppy Officer Diaz.
Come on, hurry!
Fucking hell.
No! No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
You didn't get many guys out, did you? Fucking hell. Only about 3 of the fuckers.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But
Yeah, it's worse.
if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's more important that we win.
Damn.
When we were in there, trapped, we agreed that we had to live to fight. Hadri agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies. And steal their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Then we best change our plans. Oh, meanwhile, somewhere much more chill.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs in the balance. How did it go? You look exhausted.
I'll be honest. It was a total disaster.
That can't be true. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Elydians agreed to peace.
Because they're all
After
Takan.
what I saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
Yeah, they got
There's no
naughted.
deal.
We both said they got naughted at the same
They're
time.
all Takan now. The Hotari, the Elydians, everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore. Everything I've ever known is gone.
You're always safe aboard this ship. And you're welcome to stay as long as you need.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Commander Rydick, we need you on the bridge immediately.
Yeah, no shit. I know what yellow alert means. You'll look hot in this uniform anyway. She would. She'd fuck her uniform, absolutely.
Commander,
hey, she got the forge
good to
visor.
have you back. You didn't opt for the ocular implants.
Maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
Suits you, actually.
We've got an Elydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
Or what was the Veskar. Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's not Elydian.
Commander?
Have you tried hailing them?
Try it.
Hailing the Elydian ship now. No response.
400 kilometers in closing.
Yeah, it's quite obviously
Shields
not
up.
Elydian.
Ready phasers.
Look
Shields
at it.
up. Phasers ready. It's incoming.
Lock phasers and open fire.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it,
No.
return fire. Everything we've got. Rydick, modulate the shield frequencies. See if we can get us any cover.
Commander,
I've got this. Just keep firing.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another. There!
We've got incoming! How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields.
Oh
at
yeah,
will.
because they got some of your officers.
Captain!
He's out cold.
It's on you now.
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and
He is ancient, clearly.
Completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
On screen.
Kind of flickery, but hey ho.
Commander Rydek, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
You're dealing with me. Is that a problem?
One inferior life form is as good as another. I have to give you credit, Commander.
Primitives.
You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment. But I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first. Your existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
It's entirely possible you could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology, and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander.
I say a lot of
I don't
things.
think you'll find my threat so empty now.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
But I don't have to needlessly slaughter you. So I've decided to let you live. Because there's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive. Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful as they are powerful. That you were fortunate to escape with your lives.
This isn't over.
I assure you,
Damn.
we've only just begun.
It's like playing Stellaris, but as the really small part.
I've lost their signal.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
And someone chuck a cold glass of water at the captain, for fuck's sake.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we got.
Commander Rydek, you had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment? Given our current situation and the losses we have suffered.
Back up.
I'd rather not fight this alone. We need to call for reinforcements.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
Oh, please tell me we get to hang out with Riker.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
Right now, we have no way of knowing where those two Elydian ships are, or where they're going. Another Taconian might be able to at least point us in the right direction.
Or we're the ones pointing him right toward his fellow Takan, making the problem worse.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
Yay!
And
Please
I
tell
will
me I
speak
get
with
to
the
hang out with
council.
Riker.
They
I
need to
know
understand the
Jonathan Frakes was
magnitude of the
involved on
situation.
this.
I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
So if Riker does turn up, he will be voiced by actually
Takes a minimum
Riker. So.
of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship. So we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for... Take cover!
I wasn't ready.
Now what? We need that door sealed.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local system.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
Damn.
Yeah. Time for the Diaz game. Hold the mouse. There you go.
Looking for the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Itasca, get ready to charge.
Charge?
Reversing gravity polarity. Now!
Amazing.
Close in!
How do we get them down?
Like that. Roughly. Don't stand so fucking close when you're hostaged, man. Oh. What
are you
else?
gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
That's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
It may not be convenient, but we don't kill enemies who've surrendered.
We really don't.
Keeping prisoners is a luxury we don't have.
It's not a damn luxury.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute. Crystals. They're all over this place. Look here. It's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
God, there's so many bits.
This console looks unaffected. Engines are redline, running at full power. But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
That much reactor output would drive us past the theoretical top speed of this ship.
Hope not too fast.
So how fast are we actually going?
Nowhere near warp 10, I hope. You saw that problem firsthand last time. No comments?
Gotta figure this out before we get wherever we're going. If the Resolute can't catch up to us, we're in a whole different kind of trouble. Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
So much shit in here, though.
There are two interfaces on top of each other.
Good news, Lynx. We're off to meet Captain Riker.
This is not a Lydian programming.
As in, the actual main ship is. We're currently, you know, hostage problems.
Huh.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
Not sure.
Did we go all the way around just because we needed to captain?
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
You on a Dominion ship? No, we're on one of the Elydian ships, which is full of Takan.
The Empire. That's how he'd want it.
It's gone to fuck, Kubo. You also just missed his comment about how the engine's currently redlined, going faster than these engines should be possible, but notably not how fast we're going. Currently cruising towards the edge of the universe for some unknown fucking reason. You're the last interactable.
Everything under control?
Yes. These Takan haven't made a move. Yet.
And what you're doing
It's all
is
purple.
working.
There's plenty more I can do. But it doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
So what's fucking left in here? Oh, I see. I didn't scan shit.
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good.
First officer lady is currently, what was she doing? We just saw her. Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Portal 6-3. That was it.
They seem to be active. Just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric?
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
She's off to get Captain Riker so they can go talk to Portal 3-6.
It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
So how did the Takan use this tech?
It's beyond me.
Mm-hmm.
What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
Flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
Poor Diaz. Telepathically. Betting. We haven't taken it back, but it sure has been jacked.
We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
We can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of.
Uh-oh. What factor are
Even
we?
with the engines pushed as hard as they are, they wouldn't produce this speed.
Whether it's these crystals, or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where they're going, and enact the next phase of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed.
We do our part, and just worry about that. I don't know what more they have to their plan.
You missed a shit
People like this are
shootout.
never satisfied. There's always more that they want. And they are obviously going somewhere.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power.
We
It's
got
everything.
fucking nothing.
Got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you. I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. Weapons must be biocoded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
You can't control the ship with the disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Ah!
Come on, man.
Let's talk.
Number one. Please tell me. Please tell
The
me.
communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack. Making this so much worse than it already was.
We need to alert
Given the
Starfleet.
potential consequences, we should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic. And I doubt he does either.
I have Captain Riker for you.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Riker just yet.
Hi, Frakes.
Put him through. Captain Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jaro Rydek.
Big fan.
Pleasure.
Oh, it's actually him as well.
I wish we were all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have.
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Resurgence 6.
Ah, yes.
He's on hologram.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job. Yours.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
And let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew, or the ship itself?
Oh, this old chestnut. I am curious to hear what she says, though.
Ultimately, my responsibility is to the crew at large.
The needs of the many. You have been hanging around Ambassador Spock. But the truth is, it's a trick question. Every situation is different, and there are no easy answers.
Yeah.
And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the prime directive. Or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter.
Speaking of mission.
When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step. Portal is full of bluster and bravado, but he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
Do you think he will go against his own people?
He was proud of his empire. He called us barbarians.
True.
Maybe you can find a way to make him see these people claiming to be Takan aren't real Takan. They're corrupting his legacy.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this
timestamp, there you go. Now you know when this is set.
Research, battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me, this isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, you need to tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
There are some things you can't be prepared for. And if there are no specific tactical solutions, we'll just have to take our chances. After all, risk is our business.
We try to mitigate that risk as best we can.
We do, but
the Starfleet we know today is built on that attitude.
Well said.
There was a special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi-Ardu system. I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space.
Thank you, Riker.
Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route. From Marcus Aurelius.
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
I wish I could be there myself. But my first officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission.
Why does that sound familiar?
Burdens of command. Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to
We are
report
not
right now.
doing a Costa Concordia.
Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious, which is why I'm asking.
One thing we know is that they stole Starfleet shield algorithms.
The shield algorithms? That could jeopardize every ship in the fleet.
We're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
This is as real as it gets, Solano. I have to talk to Starfleet Command now, so I think this conversation has come to an end. I really do hope you get Portal 6-3 and find those Takan.
Yeah, it's very important, Captain, or they're going to fly in thinking their shields can help and get wiped.
I specifically said I wanted to keep this under wraps. I thought we had an understanding. Now all of Starfleet will hear about this.
Riker's ship is at risk. They all are. I can't believe you would want to keep that from him.
That's one more thing I'll have to answer for.
And?
Now I have to think about the damage control of it all. You're dismissed.
Captain's a fucking shit-ass. It's a shit-ass captain.
It's the automated Federation warning buoy. Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
Chill, brother.
That was unpleasant. Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans of the planet?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
Yet.
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Where are you? Prep your way, team.
Let's hope there's not any Ferengi corpses
down
down there.
Portal 6-3 will cooperate. He's not an asset. He's an enemy.
Damn, now that's a stacked away team. The Doctor, the Science Officer, fucking #1 tactical.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
Are you the scion of the flame?
My name is Zan Utlosa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. We are all scions of the flame. Every one of us who have traveled across the bridge of time to be here for the Great Awakening. We have all sworn ourselves to the cause.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The what?
The Aphelion.
Only then will you understand the might of the Takan Empire.
You're just stalling and we don't have time for this. Is this Aphelion worth your life?
I mean, if it's Ratchet's ship, absolutely.
This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
It's coming alive.
You can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. A trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Not if they're just going to start it again.
So you believe him?
I'm not sure.
Why would you tell us all this?
Reach is just a Aphelion. Yeah.
Because I value my own life. When my fellow scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle wounds you. You've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death.
You fear death.
I don't know. Good. I
There's
can
a way
use
to
that.
stop this ship for good. And he knows how. He just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We heard him. He'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're
I'm
not on
not
a Starfleet ship. Your protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code takes precedence above all others.
We're good people. I'm not doing the Section 31 shit.
I'm not gonna torture them. Not like this. There's gotta be
Piss on
something
him.
we can work with here.
I ain't Section 31. They fuck every single series Section 31 is in. They fuck up catastrophically and cause awful garbage. We are not Section 31ing.
What's this?
This display shows the location of the Takan on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems, sensors, propulsion, weapons.
Single primary artery? There's only
Seem to
one?
be working.
Bad idea.
This is weird. This area here?
Power generation. The warp cores.
Plural?
It's deserted. Going this fast, it would be too dangerous to force a warp collapse by cracking one of the propulsion coils. I could rupture the hull, end up damaging the Cartabula in the process.
That risks tearing a hole in space.
We can't have that.
Engine status. Right. The warp cores are still practically redlined. However they've supercharged the Zeldi, it still relies on existing systems.
They just amplify the output?
But the Takan have already interfaced with those systems. The controls will be no use. So we'd have to find a way to manually shut down the warp cores.
Piss in them.
Might not be a manual shutdown as much as it'll be sabotage.
No one appears to be guarding it. I think I can get us there. But once we're in, do you really think you can cripple my ship?
Decent phaser shot
Not
from anything.
something I'd normally ask. But I'm coming around to it.
Well, usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. I'm sure I can figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
Don't
This
corrupt
plan
my
of
good
yours
boy.
has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Nilly's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Sounds like you miss me.
Miranda might have. She was so hopeful about you. But that's not why I called. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know
I don't know. I've stunned like
That's
50
why you're
people.
hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Takan Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery.
In case you forgot, we were a part of something. I still am. The Federation may not be perfect, but it stands for ideals that your people clearly do not believe in.
Yeah, fuck you.
We have our own ideals. And we have our own strength.
Yeah, and you suck.
Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution.
Hey, you still all died.
Carter, we have a plan.
Can't have been that good if you got wiped out, though.
For the others too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
Shame.
You think there's some sort of compromise to be had here? After all you've done? The only end of this is when you surrender.
After all we've done, you can't think we'd give up now. We can continue this conversation in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help you.
Kiss my ass. Hot too. Sorry. I felt bad the second I said it. But it's old enough now that you can take the piss out of it.
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
You feel bad.
You've forgotten something. They know where we're going.
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
We've managed this far without doing it your way.
We are hardly in control of this situation.
Hot trick.
You know what? You can argue on the way. Now let's move it.
Damn, Diaz is getting some energy. I like it. My puppy boy's looking in. New episode? Oh, we're down on Portal, huh? We'll make this the last episode and then we'll go to sleep.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Oh, I recognize this bridge. Oh, this is where they met. How funny.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
And cross that bridge when we come to it.
Follow me.
Oh, that guy's straggling.
Ends
Nameless.
Here. Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
Yeah, he's doing projection shit.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try. Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
Oh.
Whoa!
Duh.
Illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature.
Dead Ferengi.
Faint, but it's there.
With me.
Because there's a chance there's 3 Ferengi corpses around here. No confirmation they ever got off this planet.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Duval to Resolute. Beam crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
Commander, I may be able to speed up the process. I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking. The Takan radiation is unusual, so I can't quite clear it all up.
Good.
But I was able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's my honor.
Wouldn't have happened if I'd have saved her on the shuttle.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Commander!
Look at that.
First one I found. Good check.
Trust, but verify.
Solid logic.
Indeed.
We don't have any data about what's below the surface on Delphi Ardu-4. And I don't feel a particularly strong urge to find out.
Then that makes 2 of us.
Doant. Oh boy. Ah. Any more? Yes. There's one here, though. It's that one back there. Let's go around. It's you, isn't it? Yes.
Good.
Didn't realise there was a wall there in the first place, but okay. where is this dude? Goddamn. Oh.
Tetrametric.
That one back there, huh?
Better go see what's different.
Oh. Okay, I can just... Get a scan, or... Apparently no. It's a little cringe. Okay, so it won't go off until I scan it. That's... out of range. Yeah, but I can't get any closer. Because... I can't get any closer than this. Maybe on a far off peak you can phase it. I can't see anything. There's only this one. Oh. Way out.
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
We'll make sure it's safe.
Yeah, how do I get back down though? Because it's... oh. Like that. Magic of movies. What was that notification I got? Oh. Where's Mr. Portal? I was promised there would be Portal. Oh. Oh, I guess there he is. Plants.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No. Not a match.
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Devolve to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
Well, there go all the plants. Sinking through the floor. I just watched them. There he is. Remember what Riker told us.
Now,
dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place. Fortunately for you, that time has passed.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. We've come a long way to...
Rick off his crackbone. A little bit Rick Morty, isn't he?
I am guardian of nothing. The Takan no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
We need your help.
My help?
You're the only one we can ask.
You're hiding something. Futile.
The Resolute's database is being accessed.
The Takan have returned? After so long, how could they? Explain. Now.
Draconian technology made it possible. To enable the
Doc,
transfer of
shut
consciousness from one being to another after physical death. Call it bioforming. A group of Draconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame
Doc!
used it to reawaken after hundreds of millennia.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Takan. They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Takan immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these Scions.
You don't have to do anything except help us find them. If that's all you want to do.
I don't believe that.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These Scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
Then you fucked.
I will speak with you alone.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's about right. Ooh, Funkalicious.
Where's my team?
They're safe where we left them. That the Scions have stolen the Cartabula is deeply concerning. And to be honest, I'd rather speak with you alone, John Rydick.
Why?
Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Takan. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss.
Valid.
The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
I see you're hurting. And I understand your pain.
Is this loss?
But pain shouldn't stop us from moving forward.
You do not understand me, nor the pain I feel for the loss of our once glorious empire.
More running on. Was this the Fallout 4 memory sequence? I found another memory.
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people?
Except not shit, yeah. Critically,
why
not
live
shit.
your life working for this federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong? And submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
It's true, the Kobliad chose not to join the Federation when the offer was made. And I could have chosen to stay on my home planet, waiting for the next shipment of Duridium to arrive, biding my time and fearing for the worst. Instead, I chose to embrace the future, not fear it. Joining Starfleet gave me the opportunity not just to help my own people, but countless more.
Solid.
You told Riker you'd wait until you were needed. You're needed now. We need you.
As much as it pains me to learn the Cartabula has fallen into the hands of the Scions, my services are not up for offer.
Yet you keep me here yapping. Clearly something here, man. Program. AI dude.
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Dakon Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. Betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
These aren't the Dakon you knew. They're a facsimile. They're imposters. And they tarnish the Dakon name.
We faced these questions in my time as well. What you call bioforming.
If it was the full memory sequence of review, it's true.
But if these reborn Dakon plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Dakonian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own.
Save is a strong word.
And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given this full consideration. You may have more to gain than to lose.
You told me your people didn't use bioforming. That's because you knew it was wrong. Wrong to employ on an individual basis, and surely wrong on a galactic scale.
Nah.
You are correct. The Dakon did not use bioforming on a large scale. That the way these scions are using it would not have been accepted when the Empire still stood.
So?
I'm curious to see these scions masquerading as true Dakon. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Dakon, to understand their true intentions.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return now.
Cool. We've recruited.
Commander!
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
We assumed the worst.
She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you have any equipment or tools?
Whoa.
This is all I need.
But this puts a smile on my face. We've recruited Thanos. It's Power Glove. Right. We'll watch this intro and then we're going to bed. Terrible clearing. Should have crossed. Don't put barrels forward, you barrel back so they can't grab them.
Warp cores. That's interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, we can still operate.
Really fuel intensive though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
Where are the engine schematics? Power flow routing charts.
We're soldiers, not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
All that talk about being soldiers, and look what it comes down to. You need a couple of engineers.
Yes, we do.
Nah.
Lucky for you, that's our specialty.
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
There, finally. Found a spot to stop. Good lord, I didn't realise that there would be so much of this, like... It's a good game. I like this. I'm really enjoying it. It's so good. To be able to play through an episode of one of my favourite shows, it's just like, excellent. This will be getting a good review from me when it's finished. When we fucking finish it. If ever we goddamn finish it. It's quite long as well. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm deeply enjoying it, so we're going to play more on Thursday. Obviously. Fucking on about that same. I need to go fix the bed, and then I need to go get in the bed. So I'll speak to y'all Thursday.